Welcome to Sunday Nights Live with Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. May just have to excuse my voice. But hello everyone, it's been a hot minute. Let's wait till it says we're actually live. Long time no see. Just cleaning my glasses. Hello KP Heathen, how are you my friend? How is everything going? Welcome, welcome. Just waiting to make sure that I'm live and for the moderators to get here. I've been sick, so I haven't been on live on Sunday. Hello, Suzanne. How are you? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. 5 by 5. Is that what that says? Good one to the Renaissance Festival. Oh, nice. Did you have a good time? So we're going to do live tonight. We're just going to work with my voice and yeah, fill you in on everything that's going on. Let's get some people in here. Can everyone see me and hear me okay? Let's see if I can. Hold on. Oops, I don't even know where that just shared to. I keep saying like share it and then it's not going anywhere. Create a post. That's weird. It's not letting me share it out again. Looking 67. Oh, well, you're just sweet as could be. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Way to boost the girls' spirits, I tell you. No, seriously, thank you for that. So it says 4 in here and 1 thumbs up. So let's smash the thumbs up button. But that's awfully sweet. I cannot believe this won't let me. Yes, thank you for sharing KP Heathens link. Please go over and check them out. Nah, just a word dog. That's funny. That is funny. So how was the Renaissance Fair? I have new videos up. Oh, you do? Because I really need to catch up. I promise I'll get caught up. I have so many people to get caught up on. As you can see, I'm still swallowing heavy because it still hurts. It was fun. Sounds like a bunch of fun. I pretty much think I've spent a month in the room, to be honest with you. I caught something and it just led into this and led into that, led into a lot of other things, and my voice is screwed up. I was running a high fever, and then last Sunday I had a doctor's appointment the next day, but I'm feeling a little bit better, but there's something going on with my throat. Bad. So yeah. What did they just give me? I'm trying to think of the name. A steroid to take. I think, well, I'm starting it tomorrow. I think it's a 4-day dosage. And if I'm not any better, well, then I guess I'll be in that doctor's office. But for my regular doctor's appointment, they made it for January. It's crazy. I wasn't able to record a lot too to join people. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I have to watch for like music or like background TV, stuff like that, because you don't want to get copyrighted, even if you're not the one that's doing it. So yeah. No word from Laura. So still lots of prayers for my friend. I actually had a dream last night. I was telling Jay this on the way home because I got out of here today. I haven't been out of here in about a month. I would say it's been about a month. And I told him on the ride home tonight that I had a dream. First, I didn't think it was a dream, but I had a dream that she called. And he answered the phone like, "Where you been?" And he was like, "Were you awake or were you sleeping?" And I said, "No, I was asleep." So I did have that dream. I don't know what that means, but sure do miss her, and I hope everything's okay. I mean, I can't even express how much I miss her and worried about her, So keep the prayers coming for Laura. And then, was it on my way up to Jay's? Or we did some running around. So I went to Jay's today. We had to make a couple pit stops. This is from a farmer's market that I was holding up. Look at the size of this cabbage. $2. $2 organic. And I only got one because I want to make a bunch of, uh, I call them galumkis with the meat and the rice in it. So, and a Italian cabbage soup. I just have to make sure one of my totes didn't go into storage that has my cookware. Yes, lots of prayers for Laura. So yeah, $2 for that. Not too shabby. He was in there getting, I'm not really, okay, orchids. Orchids. He was buying a bunch of orchids and some original ones. And then I had to run into AutoZone to get something for my vehicle. Came back around, he's like, "Do you want an orchid?" And I was like, "What?" So they were on sale for $5. Hello, CR, how are you? I was trying to get my live to share out and it just won't work. I don't understand. If you have the capabilities to share it out, I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, so I went in and grabbed one. We didn't notice till later that the pot is all cracked. Do you see that? So I said something to Jean when I came in. I'm still half delirious, so whatever comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth. But I think Jean said it has to be in a specific pot, like an orchid pot, because she's familiar with them, Jay's familiar with them, and I'm not. But beautiful color. Just need a different pot. And it's a 2-stemmer. I helped him pick out all his. And then took him to his office and stopped somewhere else. And he's like, "Here, go in and get one." So I did. But how you been, CR? Let's see. Okay, everybody's saying hello. Don't forget, coming in or going out, smash the thumbs up button. So yeah, this gorgeous thing was only $2 and it's heavy. Jason, that too, it's like bowling balls. So that's the game plan for this, is half of it's gonna go for, well, probably more than half is gonna go for some glunkies, and then a quarter of it will go for this Italian soup that I want to make. I'm drawing some seeds here. Oh, awesomeness. So yeah, haven't really went anywhere other than doctors. So he had invited me to go up, or go have breakfast in the morning, and that diner was packed. So we went to a place here called Potheads. I had a coffee and a few bites of a blueberry muffin. Got weighed at the doctor's, definitely lost weight between dental that's been done, which they kind of understand why I'm not eating a lot of meat, but I did lose weight. So that stinks. That too, propagating seeds. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. CR's been giving out seeds. You won, really? Where'd you win them off of? Garden State Gardener? Or somewhere else? So I think Jay said he said some orchids will look dead to you, but you can just transplant it. But he thinks he might have a pod, so I'll take this one out, stick it in. We'll see if I could keep it alive. Colors are for Grandmama, because it's Well, he got a really nice one that was like white and purple spots. But yeah, he told me to get one. So Alzheimer's dementia is purple. So that's what I thought of. So yeah, Idaho Garden Girl did a birthday live today. Oh, that's nice. I thought about it. I mean, I could check out in the garage, but a lot of my seeds went into storage. And I had a bunch of dollar store seeds. Hello, Miss Tina Ladybug. How are you? Happy Sunday. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up button on your way in. Yeah, but I was thinking if one was left out, I would give away all the dollar store seeds so they could go to good use to someone. So you want a bunch of seeds? Did you win too, Suzanne? Congratulations, Suzanne, for winning off a Garden State Gardener. I did see that. When you spend a lot of time being sick laying in the bed, you can obviously see that. Yes, there's Miss Tina Ladybug's channel link. Please go over and check her out, even if you're watching this back after the fact. So I worked really hard to gain a lot of weight for while I was here, to go and get sick and lose it all. I grew a tomato in a cup. Did you really? I did one from a seed, like a tomato plant, took the seeds out. It was some challenge from when I was on that, what was it? It was like my nightmare with Will It Grow. Suzanne helped me out. My first gardening season at Jimmy's, and I was wrapped up in that. Oh, never again. But you had to do like 2 store items and see if the seeds would grow. So I did do that with a tomato. 8 people in here, only 4 thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up button, folks. And if you have, listen, I've been looking at the analytics, and the percentage of people that watch all my videos are non-subscribers. So maybe think about subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. So as I was saying, I've had some time to work on my laptop and find some older videos. The turkey broth stock was, I think, before spring or spring. I think Jean had a Thanksgiving party with like an after Thanksgiving party, if you remember me talking about that. She gave me the carcass. I think within the video I said caucus. It was the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done. I cut pieces out to even shorten it. It is longer, but if you could watch it, I'd greatly appreciate it. But that was the first time I ever made turkey broth stock, and it turned out amazing. And they all sealed except for one. So I'm working with a free editor that's inside my laptop, and that's how I was able to get my tiramisu out of the laptop. I uploaded the turkey stock, video, and I think I have 2 shorts that I'm yanking out of there. So yeah, the video is longer, but new pressure canner, first time ever making turkey stock, and I was blown away. It was delicious. I had to call Pam up. I think they went away to, I think it was like to Delaware or something. Or no, they were actually here, and I did it while they were here. Because within the video, I heard myself say that Jean said I could do it at night. It's not going to keep her awake. So that's when that video was from. So figure like, I don't know, a little bit before spring. It was their leftover turkey. Usually if a family member comes in, they'll pick a holiday. I think today was Easter. But yeah, so I left myself get out of the house today and do some things. Let's see. Yum, says Suzanne. I have a branch off of a celebrity tomato plant that I rooted. I brought it indoors to see if I can overwinter it. Oh, let me know how that works out. I've overwintered peppers before, but to me, it's just not really worth it. They can be a perennial if you make it completely naked, pot it up, and keep it like in your garage. A tomato, I've never done a tomato plant, but that would be interesting to see how that turns out. I'm getting the hiccups. Glad I'm eating right now. What are you eating? How's everything going, Miss Tina Ladybug? Anything new going on? I did too. So this is what I did. We stopped at the store. I had the shells. I found a box in the garage that had food in it that wasn't expired, and what was I chucked. Um, so I wanted to make some food up for myself in advance. I just been staying out of the way and trying to get better. So just staying in the room and just working, nonstop for YouTube. And we stopped at the store as well, and we got an extra box. I did manicotti for me, cheese, and manicotti for Jay with carbonara sauce, and then he had extra penne pasta. Normally you would do like a baked ziti, and the ricotta was on sale, so I thought I didn't want to leave it up there and then it go bad or whatever. So I made the disposable pan size of baked penne pasta and one for him as well. And that's a mixture. So I worked up Jay's today too and recorded 2 videos. He was a big help helping me fill the shells up for the stuffed manicotti. So I'm looking forward to eating that. It's a little hard to eat, like I said, between dental work being done and my throat issues. I don't feel like I'm 100%. I was going to say 1,000%. That's not even close. I don't even feel like I'm 100%, but I would say I'm probably at about 50%. So I have to start the other medicine tomorrow. I have a couple of mini bell pepper plants inside too. Oh, that's great. I have a green onion inside tonight. It's super cold here. It said it was going to be 27. It's 23. Got back here when it was dark, and he had like a little cat bed that was like never used, but he washed it anyway. My Sophie's small, so why throw it out? It was like brand new, so I had to carry that in and the plant and the cabbage, and then quick run out and shut the chickens coop door because it's super duper cold here tonight. So yeah, it's freezing here. And that's the tooth that fell out. I had Hero done. I think he said it was like 5 infections between the 4 teeth and the bone. So it's healing, but it's taken some time. And I have to go through my medical in order to get the rest of it done. But I guess between worrying, nerves, packing things up, I just wore my immune system down because I haven't been sick since like 2016, 2017. And around the time when Miss Debbie was here to harvest all the celery that I gave to her, it was early in the morning, everything was wet, it was cold, and I also did the chicken coop, and I just felt like I was getting run down then, but I couldn't stop, I had things to do. And then within a matter of like, I think 2 days, plus I was around 2 people that were sick, and that's how I got sick. So I did take the fire cider 2 days in advance before I caught this, but it wasn't enough time. Somebody could be wise and say, oh, but you swear by it. One, it's for your immunity, like your immune system, and I already wore mine down. And I did take it twice in the beginning, and I think it cut the respiratory infection down somewhat. But I'm not sure exactly what's going on with my throat. I am still sick, but it's also, I spoke to Jay about it, and I think it's cross between thyroid and my esophagus. So gonna get the ultrasound done of my thyroid. But then I got bad news from Miss Debbie, so we'll need lots of prayers for Deb. Hello, friend. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How are you? Expecting a low around 20 degrees here. Probably will kill everything except some herbs. Yep. 32 degrees for CR there. It's all the way down to 75 minutes. Oh, hello, Mr. Book Trout. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. 75 is like nothing. But welcome in. Good to see you. Make sure everyone checks out everyone's channel, even though you already know each other on here. Our gardens are either continuing or getting started. Lucky you, right? I'm holding on to some thyme and some sage that's out there. I mean, I don't know what to tell anyone. I got sick. I'm glad I got Debbie over here when I did. For the cabbages that look smaller on film than they actually were. And then I kept 2 for myself and completely left them outside because I got sick. Forgot about them. So I gave 1 to the chickens and 1 I was able to salvage, not even remotely close to the size of this by no means, but $2 at the farmer's market. So with not feeling good, I don't feel like eating, let alone cooking. So I had 2 like burritos. I don't know, I just fried up some black beans and some organic ground beef, some taco sauce, and I think some cheese, and that's what I ate last night. So I'm back on those protein drinks. So gotta focus on eating. So for the week, I will have cheese manicotti that I made, and I will have some baked penne pasta. I guess I'm going to be on pasta. I mean, it's fattening, and I made it, so it's good. We ate some of that tonight at Jay's for dinner, and he thought it was delish. I came back with a half a loaf, I think, of Italian bread. Let's see. Hello, Fran. Hello, Fran. Everyone say hello to Fran. Those cabbages look nice, Mel. Thank you, Suzanne. This one or the red ones? You know, I gave it all to Debbie. So yeah. Well, darn, I can't tag on a tablet either. I couldn't even get this to share out, Fran. You need to be in a browser to tag, unfortunately. She says I'm too lazy to get a laptop. I'm getting better with the laptop. I found an app that came with the laptop. It's called ClipArt, and I've been working with that. It's a free one that came with it. So it's not unlocking everything because I would have to purchase the full edition. But to be honest with you, I'm getting to know it, and I've been trying to just figure out how to patch the videos together. So I have worked on that, being sick as a dog. And like the turkey broth, like I said, that was before spring that I uploaded. It's longer, sorry. New pressure canner. First time ever making turkey broth, and it turned out amazing. Turkey stock, actually. Big shout out to Pam for helping me from Join Me in the Dirt. If my lovely moderator can post her link. She was trying to help me figure out how to get all my herbs out of it. Oh, I was probably bugging her. But it turned out good. Only 1 seal didn't take. But it didn't happen till later. You know, I go down and I check them. But delish. Really, really good. And then the next video that I'm and I put that in the calendar on YouTube and had that drop yesterday morning, I think it was, because of it being longer. I left it drop yesterday morning at 8 o'clock and then was like, because, you know, I'm on chicken schedule. I had to get up to open the chicken store. They get mad at me if I'm not up promptly. And remembered that it dropped, and I have to go in and do the description, fix the picture, and all that jazz. So if you still mind watching it for me, just let it run, clean something, eat, do your seeds, just let it run and give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. So yeah, but I'm learning. I'm learning. Pasta the food over. What's that mean? Laugh out loud. Just kidding. Pasta the food over. Oh, you finally tried clip art. Yes, I did. I suggested that before. You did, but I didn't realize it came with my laptop. So I don't know. Maybe it's a Christmas gift or something. Maybe I can get the free version. I mean, the full version of it. I didn't want to mention it until I knew I could work it. And not too bad. Um, Learning how to patch them together. Like, I think the turkey stock video took me at least 4 or 5 days because it was so long. And I was trying to learn how to use the scissors to cut out a part that was just dragging, but I didn't know how to speed it up. So I'm still learning, but even though I was, well, for a few weeks there, I didn't do any thing on the computer because I had a fever for like a good 2 weeks. But the rest of the weeks, the doctor said rest, relax. I worked on the laptop and tried to figure it out. So it's a partial version, and then you have the opportunity to purchase the full version. I just don't know how much it is right now, but I think it's pretty good. So I learned how to patch some videos together, and I think it would come with those other things that I need once I do the full version. So I do like it. I would get a tablet, but a lap full of jaws doesn't make it easy. At least you have a warm lap. That's true. Sometimes too warm. Thank you for posting, Pam. That's my friend Pam, who's taught me a lot about canning. Laura's helped me out too with canning. Again, lots of prayers for Laura. Still haven't heard from her. And if you're just joining in, I had a dream that my phone rang last night, and it was her. And I answered like, "Where have you been?" And here it was just a dream, unfortunately. But love her, miss her, hope she's okay, hope she's safe. I haven't put any more calls in because I really haven't even been speaking, to be honest. A little here, a little there. And then it was like all on the right side of my throat. And then last night it was so bad, it was just going straight down the whole bone. So I don't know what's going on. So tomorrow I have to start the, it's not an antibiotic, the steroid. A little bit of a cough. Chest still doesn't feel 100%. So, yeah, that's that. But I figured why I could pick my head up and I wasn't talking, I might as well work on the laptop and get some of the older videos off. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss out on uploading some of my gardening videos. I'm going to have to take a drink because I'm getting that tickle. So sorry, friends. I found this. I might have mentioned this before. This is only my second one because I can't seem to find it other than like a, what's it called, a 7-Eleven? It's called Blackout Berry, and it's a superior hydration, and I cannot stand coconut water, but it's in here. It's all natural. It has coconut water, electrolytes with potassium, antioxidants, vitamins A, C, and E, I think that is. B vitamins, B1, just a whole list of B12, all that jazz. And that is what I had one in a week, and now I have this one. I was drinking some water. Like when I had dental work done, it wasn't recommended to drink anything acidy. So no orange juice, pineapple juice, nothing like that. just straight water through the whole dental ordeal. And now just water. I did get 2 orange juices. Listen, don't go to Sam's with a fever. I don't even remember most of the trip. I know I got orange juice and creamer. And yeah, a lot of the things I was picking up at Sam's was not asked for by my son. I was picking up little of this, little of that, because if I can help any of my children out, I will. And I finally got to see my Jared and gave him a boatload of stuff that I wanted to get out of here. And yeah, so he was extremely grateful. And he's working. And yeah, but I think I went with Debbie. I don't remember when. And I don't remember much more than that other than getting some orange juice and I think some boneless, skinless, organic chicken and some Wagyu beef so I could eat some protein. And that's all that I remember. So don't go out when you're sick. So yeah. Melody, don't suggest just running videos. YouTube is punishing creators for that. What do you mean by running videos? I'm uploading videos. I'm not running my own videos because wouldn't count anyway. No, it would help if my subscribers would watch the videos. I went under the analytics to see where people find me from, and it says Google. Like the majority's being watched by Google. And I also might need some help, Suzanne. I'm trying to figure out how you can see who's watching your videos so that if I'm not interested in someone watching my videos, I could just block them. So yeah, I want to figure that out. I have my own reasons. So I need to learn that too. But yeah, it said how a lot of people find me and watch my videos is through Google. So that's interesting. And now that I'm getting back on track, I was like 2,240 something, and then it was like 2,250 something. I think I'm up in this 2,275 or 76. I don't really remember. So we're getting there. Might reach the 3,000 marker, and you know who I have to thank for that? Me. All my hard work and my amazing subscribers. That's who I have to thank for that. So thank you, everyone. And I'm just going to keep on working and doing what I have to do. I do still need to learn a few things. As far as like, what is it? It's, well, someone else put a bunch of tags in down at the bottom. I'm just not sure how they show up. Titles stink for me, to be honest with you. And so I have to figure that out. You know, I think if the titles might be a little bit different, that would help. And then I need to keep doing it on the laptop because it will gives you a beginning, I think, in the middle of your video, or that's the end screen. I think it's the iCard. That's what I'm trying to say. I need to figure out what an iCard is and do I want to do it. I know you get more views when you're like, you know, in the picture, but it's only me doing the recording and it's just juggling, you know. I haven't really been recording here. Obviously, I've been sick. I've had other things going on before I got sick. And yeah, I think one of my major totes that have things required for YouTube might have accidentally went into storage. And I was trying to, during being sick, of getting some of the other videos out. I just feel bad that all that work I put into some gardening videos and they're in there. They're in the laptop and I'm like, how do I upload them? You know what I mean? Like, because I just couldn't get to them in time. So yeah, some of the apps and programs can speed up footage. Yep. But I did learn like the scissor part. Well, actually, it left me like, here's the bar, and then it left a black spot, and I was trying to figure out how to highlight that and just, well, I was trying to scissor cut and it wasn't working out, and then I found a delete button and just deleted out that section, and that was really helpful. If I would have played with it a little bit more, but I worked on it for days and I really wasn't feeling good, if I would have put a little bit more time into it, which I was already 3-4 days into that video. Now I understand what the big creators talk about when they say how much editing they do and how they set the time aside to do it. Holy cow. Because some people are like, they love the editing. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is a major learning curve for sure, but I'll get there. But yeah, this speed up button and a few other things it'll give you, if I decide to stay with the program. And not too shabby so far. So a couple shorts that are in there. There's gardening videos in there, and I'm trying to think recipe wise. But anyway, so I finally got out today, and then I'm up there working at Jay's because I wanted to do 2 videos. Like kill a couple birds with one stone, I guess the saying is, and make some food for me for during the week, and obviously make him food for during the week. And because there ain't no way that would all have been eaten. And we stopped in the store. I took up 1 box, he paid for everything else, and I wanted to make sure that he was good for the week. So then we sat down, had some dinner. We watched a football game today, Pittsburgh Steelers for a change, and they won. Woo, woo. I think I only raised my voice once, and I caught myself, and he caught myself, and I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to pay for it tomorrow. I'll have no voice again. But I think I only did it once, where I raised my voice, and this is the most, my voice just stays like this, or it's at a whisper, which is hard sometimes when he calls me because he can't hear me. But this is what it is. This is what's going on with my throat. Did call the doctor on it. I do have a different doctor appointment for the beginning of January, but I have to take this, not thyroid, whatever medicine I called it first. It's only like a 4-dayer. First thing in the morning. I think the instructions say like 9:30. I think it said with milk, and that's weird because I have had no dairy in my diet whatsoever because of being sick, but it recommends taking it with milk, but we'll see if maybe I'm allowed to eat on it, and we'll see if it clears this up or it makes me feel better. If not, then I have to go back. Let's see, some of the apps and programs okay, read that. It's getting crazy in here, so sad. What do you mean, Suzanne? Like, Fran says, I like the editor I have on the phone, but can't use it on a laptop or desktop. Yeah, I mean, I have a free editor on my phone, but which the videos from Up Jay's today, I took my tripod, took my charging cord, didn't want to have any mishaps. I didn't want to miss out on the opportunity of what I was making, being able to post on the channel, because I don't think I have it on there. So work, so that is on my phone. Let's see. I've heard 2 people on Gail Southern Living Live talk about being banned from commenting and couldn't even find out why. 12-hour bans. Really? Yeah, that's strange. What is that about? So people within the live are getting banned? Well, she can complain. And as long as everyone's conducting themselves properly and not saying anything that they shouldn't be a problem. I don't know. I understand the reason companies pay for possible customers, and just running without interaction isn't what they pay for. Are you meaning like those people that pay for their subscribers, Fran? Because I've heard of that. I would never do that, because that's not you really working your butt off. You know what I mean? You're just, clicking a switch, I heard that one, or paying for the subscribers. No way. I'd rather earn all my subscribers and get to know everyone, because at the end of the day, when you make it, you know that you worked hard for it, and you end up with some really amazing friendships too, you know. I've heard about these short-term bans. What is a short-term ban? Hi, Skinner Farms. How are you? Long time no see. It's right. I hope you're well. Don't mind my voice. I've been sick. How's all the chickens? How's the farm doing? Good to see you in here. Anybody that's coming or going, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Gail's guest today was our Georgia suburban homestead. Okay. I don't really watch Gail. Oh, let's see here. Georgia suburban homestead. Seed giveaways. Okay. Twisted all good. What editor is it? They have to watch and either like or comment too, Miss Melody. Yep, I do know that for sure. For sure. Skinner Farms in the house. Hello, hello. VLLO. Delay for mobile. You think it would work on a laptop, but nope. Of course not, because they want you to pay on a laptop for sure. I know streamers can get a lot of stats if they use StreamYard, but I'm not sure how to get those stats for videos. Do you mean stats like views? You know, because YouTube is offering, which I would like to do, which is invite someone. Maybe we'll get CR up here or something. And we'll talk about seeds, that good stuff. We can all learn a few things for sure. Why do we need to comment? I always do a thumbs up, but don't always comment. Yeah, I noticed. I mean, even Garden State Gardener said I should have a lot more comments. You see the video of Debbie, me allowing Debbie to harvest all the celery? It's up in the 500s. And it has like 6 thumbs up. The comments are real, like, you know what I mean? So it really helps the channel out when you smash the thumbs up button and leave a comment, even if it's something that just says great. You know, I always try to watch 3 videos, comment on 3 videos, and give 3 thumbs up. I always do that. I mean, from the gate, even the bigger YouTubers said the same thing. So I don't know what's going on, but Garden State Gardener said you should have a lot more comments and a lot more, you know, like thumbs up. So I'm not going to be doing the, you know, I mean, let me rephrase my words. Because of where I'm seeing where people are watching my videos from, I'm going to have to do a lot of, you know, if you're new here, which is going to be confusing to some new people. I saw a couple comments about like, why would the chickens have to go to Debbie's? But my regular subscribers would have already known. I didn't comment back on it for good reason. But yeah, so it's always what I'm going to be doing, which is what I was going to say without me losing my train of thought, is to be like, if you're new here, you know, maybe possibly thinking about subscribing. It would, you know, really help the channel out a lot. And mainly like comment. So got to get the comments up for sure. A lot of people use TubeBuddy. I have it. It doesn't work that great, to be honest with you. It'll show me, it'll give me like awards and things like that, but I don't comment back to people's comments through that. When I was sick in bed, I think I caught up on even some comments don't even show up. And then I was under my YouTube studio, and it has, I don't know if you know this, there's like a bar graph at the top now, and it says comments that weren't responded back to, maybe not that long. It just says, yeah, something to do with like comments that I might not have responded back to that I may have missed. Or so I tried to go down the list. So if you just randomly saw like something from 6 months ago, it's because I was just saying it, because YouTube does not always show you these comments for some odd reason. So I was laid in bed and I think I got caught up on everyone's comments. So yeah, if you can help me out over here always give the videos a thumbs up, and just leave a comment. That would be extremely helpful. 11 people in here and only 9 thumbs up. I don't know what the moderator's saying, and I don't know where Paul is. iCard is added via computer through one of the studio ads like an end screen. Is it, I don't know. Computer through one of the studio ads like an end screen. Where it'll have like recommended video and then like the icon like that. Well, I have to figure that out. Sometimes it takes me 6 hours to edit. I know people don't believe how long it takes to edit. And I think that was one of my first canning sessions here. And it was the most nerve-wracking thing. Being a newbie pressure canner, dealing with a whole big turkey. It had lots of meat on it, but I didn't realize, Pam taught me this, if it's cooked once and then you're cooking it for X amount of hours, it's not really going to be all that edible. And she was right. So it's just strictly bringing you along on me learning how to do it and, canning it up and taking it out of the pressure canner. And yeah, I think I even stated in there how nervous I was. And I actually said within the video to the professional canners, how does it look? How's the color look? I'll tell you what, it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. But that was a lot of hard work. There's another video where I just pretty much stayed up all night. I think they were away. And it was all done in one canning session. I did beef stew, like beef, my frozen turkey. I took it out and thawed it and then canned up turkey meat. That's when I made the bean and ham soup, which you'll see. If I can get all the pieces together, it might be a long one, but no one here wanted it, so I gave it to Miss Debbie, who was so grateful for it, and the other half went to Jay. So yeah, and I did a pulled barbecue pork that they liked here, but not so much the bean and ham soup, which is delicious. I did it in my Ninja. So that's within the same video of where I cooked up some of my breakfast sausage. So it would be cooked up in advance, whether it was for pizza I make here or, but I can't seem to find that. And then the bacon that I had bought and pre-cooking that up in advance, like for a quiche or whatever, you could put some bacon in there. I think that's everything that I did all in one video. So I just kind of paused it, So yeah, a lot of work. That was a lot of work. And have I canned since? No. I do have to get all the tomatoes out of Jean's freezer downstairs. I wish I had an oven roaster because that would be so much easier, the kind you plug into the outlet. I used to have one in a storage unit that I had with my ex-husband that had a lot of Christmas stuff in there, and he was an idiot. And I guess, he took the roaster pan. It's good for turkeys, things like that. But got to do the tomatoes. You can add those on phone, but through web browser. Apparently comments help the algorithm so the channel gets more visibility. Yep, because I did read up on a lot of that, being laid up sick, and it did say that, and it tells me the age bracket and all that jazz. Scully laugh out loud. Boo, they beat my Packers. Oh, you poor thing, Brooke Trout. I think I've only seen one Pittsburgh Steelers game. It's mainly Eagles that I've seen. And, so yeah, he just wanted to get me out of the room. I've been in the room for literally, it feels like almost a month. Or is a month. I don't even know. I don't know. It's got to be a month because I've been sick for a month. Might be like a month and a week. But, when you catch something off of 2 people, it happens. And Yeah, just work, 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 work. And I ran my system down. But it was a good game. I would have liked it to be a higher score, but a win's a win. I think that's what he said. The Eagles had a score just like that against the Dallas Cowboys. But, Pittsburgh's different. In case you don't know, I was raised in Whitehaven, Pennsylvania, went to Weatherly area high school, and that's all they rooted for was Pittsburgh up there. So I grew up, you know, watching Pittsburgh and all that jazz. I support the Eagles because my friends are into the Eagles, but it's mainly for my kids. Like my kids they're Eagles and then they're Pittsburgh. And I'm Pittsburgh and then I'll support the Eagles. So I think that's pretty fair. You support two teams in Pennsylvania. But sorry your team didn't make it. That was Jared's ex girlfriend Lindsay's favorite team was Packers. And when Aaron Rodgers was on there. And yeah, time to edit depends. Time to edit depends. Some of the garden videos take more time to record. Yeah, and I don't know if you have any suggestions what I should do with some of these gardening videos that are in there. That's such a shame to waste them all. If you have any ideas or suggestions, I'll take them. Um, yeah, steroid. That's what it is. Thank you, Suzanne. So I have to start the steroid tomorrow. And hopefully it helps my throat. Hopefully it helps. We shall see. So yeah. My homesteading videos, I didn't need to do much editing. No. Editing gang. I understood what you meant, honey. YouTube is getting strict. About what exactly? So we all know. Twisted, some things go smoothly and fast while other things a little bit longer. That is so true. Invalid traffic melody. That's what YouTube is calling people, telling people to watch their playlist without really watching the videos. I don't know. I go to reliable stores if I need someone to watch my videos. Like when I had Laura watch my videos, she watched them, so I didn't have to worry about that. I would see these hearts or thumbs up or, these other comments or whatever. Same with Pam. She would watch them if I need her to. I haven't really asked anyone to watch my videos. I'm just asking people now for the longer videos as my quote unquote subscribers to watch the videos and comment and give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Wait, Melody wants to do panel. Yes, I would love to see R. Are you up for that? We'll just go right through the YouTube. Because I never used StreamYard, and they used to say that I've used it. And I'm like, I never used it, so they were going to give me X minute hours. I can't get into StreamYard at all. I don't know, I just can't. And I think bringing some people up that are gardeners or seed savers or, just anyone that's into cooking, baking, going back to scratch cooking. You saw a couple videos I put out on what I found in that Prego sauce. Yeah, no, it's still sitting out there. I'll return it when I go and return my organic protein. I mean, for $30, no way. I don't care if the doctor suggested it. No way. It was 35, but I found the receipt, and that's going back with that crappy sauce. And like I said in the video, it has nothing to do with politics. It has to do with just keep eating it. Like it's basically killing people, and it would kill us all if we are not watching what we're eating. So someone asked me if I was. Oh, it's down in the comments underneath the Prego video if you want to see the comment, but I responded back ever so nicely because this is not going to turn into a political channel. That video wasn't because of politics, it's about health. I'm a gardener, and I don't drink alcohol or anything like that. I only have one bad habit, and I do care what I put in my body. It's just right now I'm losing weight because of trying to get this done, and stress and worry and all that jazz will do it to you, So, comments help channels get more people to see the video because YouTube pushes it out. Yes, Fran, comments do help. Leave comments, my friends. By the way, I have slide out at top of the hour. What is that? CR slide out. I tend to comment, wait for reply, then follow. Oh, that was a blur. I think I know what you mean about the follow thing because I've done that before. But I need to go through, the list. Like when you first start YouTube, it's like you end up following so many people. I see people that come up as suggested and I don't even watch them. You know what I mean? Like weird things. It was this guy. Oh, I can't think of it. Let me think. It's a guy with a truck and he goes and it's like through sand and he shows you how he gets people untowed. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I've seen a handful of those videos and some are really funny and sketchy, but I don't watch them at all. And it pops up, to watch. I watch a few vloggers. Vloggers meaning, let me think. Well, I definitely watch, oh my gosh. Isabella Page is like a storyteller. I love storytellers. I would love to get into that. I watch Isabella Page. I just saw her video before coming live tonight because I had like half an hour to burn. Love her videos. At the beginning of her time, she did a lot of storytelling. And now it's a lot of silence and watching her like cook or bake and where she lives. And she's a young girl living off the grid. And I just love it. Leanna and Aquila, I would say she's a vlogger. She's a nomad in a van, and with her white German Shepherd dog. And what is the other one? I used to watch them back in the day, and recently he's been popping up in my feed, so I was rewatching him again. He's the one in Canada that built his first cabin alone for 2 years with no electrical tools. That gentleman. Just can't think of his name. I'm sorry. People aren't commenting on my videos either. Oh. Everyone, go over to Fran's channel and comment on her videos. Certain political stuff I comment for. I have personal stuff we're going through. I'll try to comment more. Thanks, Brooke Trout. I greatly appreciate it. Brooke, you have videos up? Or no, you don't, right? Did I ask this before? If I did, I'm so sorry. Brain fog. Yeah, and I gotta get over to Fran's. Gotta get over to Suzanne's. I have a little list going on in the room. Oh, look at that. It's a premiere of Hillary Clinton refers to Donald Trump as Hitler. This world's a sick place. Just popped right up. Anyway, yeah, I have some channel names written down to that I need to come over and watch. Clancy Burke was the other one. So Leanna and Aquila, Nomads, great channel. Clancy Burke, that's a vlogger. And I can't think of that gentleman that's in Canada. So many trolls that YouTube won't stop. I comment much less than I once did. Never let trolls stop you from commenting, Suzanne. Melody, I honestly didn't see the point of TubeBuddy, laugh out loud. I didn't really either. I think I got on it for the certificates, the little award things they give you, but they'll give you some news of what's going on YouTube, but I don't really use it, to be honest with you. I have 2 devices, Mel, but I only allowed one. Yeah, I know that. My Chromebook speakers. So I have my phone for my audio right now. Okay. Suzanne, can you use external speakers, though? I could if I set it up in advance, but tonight I didn't. Okay. Reminder to future self. Charge the Bluetooth speaker for Vineyard Chicks at 9 p.m. Monday. Yeah, you know what? I keep missing it. I mean, it's been a lot going on. Some tough things that I'll get into in a later date. But the girls are lovely. They sent me a Christmas CD, and I figured it went into storage when I was packing up some things here that never belonged to coming here and needed to be in storage. I found their CD, so it's in my SUV. That's exciting. They're lovely girls. So yes, Suzanne usually tries to give me a reminder. I'm gonna need it like probably 2 hours in advance, Suzanne. Okay, I got the laptop. Good. Um, Hello, Mr. Vandal the Land. I am so sorry about your chickens. Did you see my comment that I left about my chicken coop and it being hardware cloth? Were you out that day? And I don't know. It's just terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible what happened. But you're right. Next year will be a better year. But hardware cloth, like chicken wire, there was a neighbor down the street from Jimmy's where like a fox was taking the heads off of his chickens. Chicken wire just don't cut it. It has to be hardware cloth, you know. But hello, my friend. I'm glad to see you here. Are you at Walmart? Everyone say hello to Vandal the Land. My internet is trash though. It just keeps buffering. Oh no. There's Vandal the Land's YouTube channel. Go check them out. By the way, I'm leaving top of the hour. I have to return a call. Okay, CR. Send me an email if you want to run some ideas past each other for like a Sunday night. Can bring you up here on live and we can come up with other different topics, whether it's seed saving. We'll run some ideas past each other and yeah, maybe you'll be my first person up on my YouTube on a Sunday night. So that was another thing I wanted to get into and wanted to discuss here tonight is branching out and picking channels and having them come up. I don't want to make it super duper long. You can talk about what your channel is about, so forth and so on. And yeah, we'll do it via email in advance, unless I know you personally. And, you know, maybe some questions or just different ideas. What do you think of that? Would you like to see, me bringing up channels on live on Sunday nights? Let's start building this up. Sorry about the internet issue. I had issues earlier. It's okay, Suzanne. Guess stress, worry, losing weight depends on the person because it sure isn't making me drop weight. It definitely is making me drop weight. I think I got to 115 here. I'm back to like 107.5 pounds. It's disgusting. Hello, Crazy Ed's Adventures. Hello, how are you, my friend? I did try to share this out earlier. It didn't work. But welcome in, welcome in. Happy Sunday. How you been, Ed? How's it going, my friend Ed? There's this link. Go check them out. Okay, CR. Take care, Melody, and side chat people. All the best from CR. Thank you, CR, for coming in. And like I said, send me an email and we'll see about maybe next Sunday if you're interested on coming up on my live. Suzanne can post my email address or it's in under every one of my descriptions. But thank you, CR. Thanks for coming in. Have a great week. Okay, Brook Trout. Okay, no. Okay. By the way, Melody, I've never told anyone on this channel my name. I just go by Twisted. A little late for that. Hello, Mr. Garden State Gardener. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope everybody can hear still go with my voice being the way that it is. But how are you, Mr. Joe? Okay, I'll try to send a reminder email earlier. Thank you. Grow Big TV. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Good to have you. Welcome in, welcome in. Mr. Joe. Farmer's Market. $2 for this bigums right here. Huge. I was thinking some Italian soup out of part of it and then making those galumpkies with the rice and the ground beef. Can't beat that for $2 organic. But But how are you, Grow Big TV? What's going on, Mr. Crazy Ed? I'm doing good since I moved. Where'd you move to, Ed? Doing okay. Super stressed. Huge. Oh no. Seems like we all have stress these days, don't we? I hope it's nothing serious. Grow Big TV. I meant on my videos now. Okay. There's my email. Thank you, Suzanne. Right? $2. If our hands weren't full and other things weren't full, I probably would have snagged another one, because imagine the amount of food you can get out of that for $2. And who knows, it may not stay $2. So maybe I'll see if Jay can run over and grab me one more, since I have plans for it. And plus I can make him a batch of those as well. So maybe I'll get him to grab me another one. Love stuffed cabbage, I know. I moved back to Texas since I own my parents' house. Oh, you do? Wow. When did that happen? This is my second channel. It's Joe, Garden State Gardener. Oh, Jesus God, Joe, I had no idea. Really? It's like Roots and Refuge. Did you know she has like another channel? I just found out yesterday. I've been out of the loop for over a month. So what is this channel going to be about, Joe? I forget what Roots and Refuge. I think it's, I don't know if it's cooking in the, no, I think it's farm to table. I think I got the house back in 2017 after both my parents had passed away. So now I'm going to remodel it. Oh, well, you had it back in 2017. Why are you just working on it now? Oh, and my throat. 10 people in, 10 thumbs up. Thank you, everyone. And you're stressed, Mr. Garden State Gardener? Are you okay, my friend? You still have my number, right? You could call me anytime, Joe. Anytime. Let's see. Tuesday nights will be interviews, and Thursday will be growing guides. Myself and Wide Family Farm combined do the channel. Huh. A growing guides? Interesting. Interesting. Ed was a nomad. I know. Because I was doing my own thing, driving the truck. I remember that, and didn't know if I wanted to move back to Texas or not. And how's everything going, Ed? Okay? I have some amazing interviews coming up on both channels. Really? That sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. I think somebody should start doing like a shout out channel. We were just talking, Mr. Garden State Gardener, about, you know, the algorithm. People need to comment, watch the video, give it a thumbs up. And not so much. People aren't doing that. It's going good. Going to be a long, hard work on this house. Guess what? It's a roof over your head. And that's amazing. And you can work at it on your own pace, right? So that's awesome sauce. Did you get your doggy back? I'm looking at these orchids. They're so pretty. Look at how pretty they are. They just need a different pot. Because if you're new coming in, I got a shattered pot right there. So maybe Jay will switch that one out and give it to me tomorrow. Yes, Joey. Oh my gosh. Oh no, Joe. I knew that Joey had heart issues, but something else is going on, right? And I'm so sorry to hear about your mom. Oh my goodness. Just not a great time. Yeah, obviously, I'm so sorry, Joe. Oh. Lots and lots of prayers for Mr. Garden State Gardener, for his son and his mom, everyone. Lots and lots of prayers. Yeah, I go in there, but I don't really hear my name ever get shouted out. I shout out as many channels in different ways as I can, so I try. Oh, I know, Mr. Joe. Yep, that's Tube Chat, Connect and Grow. I went in there a handful of times. Yeah, you do. She just wants to play games with you. You know who it is. So, I don't know where Mr. Paul Honeyman is, but it's okay. Considering, I was really, really sick the 1 week. Well, I've been sick for over 30 days, but, and then last Sunday I had to cancel because I had no voice and had to go to the doctor's first thing in the morning. On to my friend Debbie real fast before I forget. Something about she slipped and fell, and she thinks she broke a couple ribs. Like, it's just never ends. Never ends. So lots of prayers for my friend Debbie. I didn't get the full entire scoop. Oh, I think she said she tripped on a part of the pavement that wasn't even and fell into some things, and one of them was glass, but she didn't get hurt that way. But she already had a bad shoulder and it was feeling pretty good. And now this. I don't know if she's going to go get it checked out, but lots of prayers for my friend Laura that she reaches out and that she's well. Mr. Garden State Gardener's son and his mom, lots and lots of prayers. Prayers for Miss Debbie, my friend, Deborah Richardson, on the possible broken rib factor. Absolutely horrible. Horrible. Prayers for Fran and her husband, and yeah. And Mr. Moderator, I hope that he's well. I hope that everything's okay with him. I feel like I've been worrying a lot lately. As I just had a brain fart. Oh my gosh, yeah, I haven't heard from him. And then, Boone, she works, so crazy hours. When she can come in, she'll come in. We love Boone over here. No, I've never seen that name before. Because it's a different channel, but same person. I'm sure maybe you'll recognize them. Yeah, I do too. Because I couldn't really talk. And I just got a smidget of what was going on. And I did try to call her before live, so to check on her, to get a little bit more information. But, she's up there in her 60s and apparently tripped and fell at night because the concrete wasn't even. That's all that and fell into things, and one of the things happened to be glass, and thank God, glory be to God, the glass didn't get her. But yeah, I will definitely check in with her and see what's going on. I think I may have said to her, you need to go to the hospital or the doctors, get that checked. She's like, they don't do anything for broken ribs anyway. And I know that they don't, but just to make sure everything else is okay, wouldn't hurt, right? Mr. Garden State Gardener says prayers to all. Very sad news, Joe. Very sad. I hope Joey's going to be okay. And my prayers are with you, my friend. My prayers are with you. You might as well just tell him. And Paul Honeymoon. Yeah. Paul Honeyman, I don't know where he is tonight. Like I said, I'm not sure, because what the good thing would be is when I'm back on this laptop, now that I'm figuring out how to edit, doesn't come with a good camera, but I have a little web camera. We'll have to see how that looks. We'll have to try it out as a test 1, 2, 3. And if I could program my live through there, that might help. I also do ask people to try to share out my live. When I am live, I've hit it 3, 4 times earlier tonight. It just won't take me to the page. So 12 people, 10 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up button, coming or going. And if you watch this after the fact, thank you so much. Um, we need lots of prayers. I don't bring it up to too many people. I don't want to make you cry. Watching different YouTube stuff takes my mind off things. That is so true. I do that a lot with anxiety or a lot of things going on. I will watch certain things to boost my spirits. I did have an incident the other morning with my friend Angie on the phone. Everything just seemed like it came out of left field. Things I'm holding a grudge about, things that I think should have never have been said or spoken of. Um, that in different circumstances would have been a whole different ball game. I don't know. I was thinking of Al. I was thinking of my daughter, my grandkids, you name it. My sons that are angels, um, bless their hearts. And yeah, so um, for a couple minutes anyway. And she kind of did, and it was hard to even cry because of my throat. And she said, I knew it was coming, Mel. She said, with, my grandchildren and my daughter, I don't know if she moved yet. I heard last from Jared that she was pushing it into November. I don't know. Don't want to go over there. My daughter's different kind of folks. Me and Jay were talking about that. Possibly going over there with an apple pie together so she doesn't call 911 on me for knocking on the door. I don't know. I don't know. But haven't spoken to her since, I guess a week after Al passed. So that's very sad. But I do try to do other things and think of other things and watch other people so I can relate, Brooke, to that. I only like certain people's channels. If my anxiety's acting up, it's just the way that it is. It has to be comforting, and I don't know what it is. Oh, there is a channel. If you're into storytelling, Brooke Trout, you might like this channel. It's called Coffee and Trout. If Suzanne can find the link for that, Coffee and Trout, beautiful, beautiful storyteller, like eclectic cars, um, gets you all the colors to the fall leaves, brings you into the story. Lately, it's been a little bit more about his life, and I'm okay with that. But that's a great channel to watch if you just want to be like even keeled. So it has to do with fly fishing. So Brooke, it's Trout and Coffee, if I'm not mistaken, is the name of the channel. So he's a storyteller, and I don't know. It depends on. I have. I've been watching her since I found her. I guess 2 years now. Um, oh my goodness gracious. Well, of course, my Simple Living Alaska. I never miss an episode with them. They're like up there as one of my favorite. And I think the channel I was trying to mention earlier was no, not CR. I can't think of the channel that's in Alaska, but I can't watch his if he's using a bunch of tools. I just can't because it'll be turned into talking or it's just noisy. It'll wake me up or yeah. But he lives in Alaska. Uh, but Isabella Page, um, I have a lot of respect for that young girl. Let me tell you, there ain't too many 20-some-year-olds that are going to go out and build like a little tiny cabin, well, a tiny home. And yeah, so it's peaceful. I completely understand where you're coming from. And whatever is going on, lots and lots of prayers, Brooke Trout. Whenever you're willing to share, we are here for you. And hope everything is okay. She needs to have it looked at. Yes, exactly. Nothing for broken ribs, but needs to make sure no bleeding. Yes. The good thing is he's doing great in school, 98 average so far this year. Another downside is Joey's blood pressure was measured at 86/64. Blood pressure 86/64 because I'm not medically inclined. I do watch my own. I had a situation with like my beats per minute or whatever. It was elevated when I went to the doctor, like when I got up one morning. but I usually run on the lower side of everything, beats per minute, and like my heart rate is usually lower. Is that good or bad, Mr. Joe? I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound. Well, 180 over 20, right, is normal? Okay, so what's that mean? Garden State Gardener. Ed, you really don't remember her? Because let's stop with just tell them who you are already before I do. Yep, I try not to talk to people either because I end up crying too much. Alrighty then, haha. I'm sorry about Joey. It seems like everyone is having so many horrible issues. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Suzanne. There's Trout and Coffee. Brooke Trout, or anyone else that's interested, or anyone that watches this back. He's a good storyteller. Beautiful footage and film. Just it's beautiful. And Simple Living Alaska, and then oh my gosh, why do I want to say Elijah? Horrible. Isabella Page is another relaxing one. Yeah, Simple Living Alaska. Peaceful would be heavenly, wouldn't it? Yeah. Thank you for the link for Simple Living Alaska. I've been shouting them out since I found them just a couple years back. Just a toll was way too low, Mel. Oh, okay. Sorry, like I said, I didn't know, so I'd rather ask. Yeah, that's low for a young person. Oh no. 120 over 80 is normal. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Melody, he gonna remember. All right, well then just I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. Ed's Crazy Adventure. It's Franny. Fran. She tried to tell you her old channel. You know her. Let's see. So it's very low. Oh my goodness. Cut way back so I can relate. Glad you came to visit, Ed. Yeah. Me and Ed always got along. Crazy Ed. It was off YouTube. I always will support this beautiful woman here. Oh, Ed, that's so sweet and so nice. So nice. Don't get me choked up. I was off of YouTube for roughly a year or so too, but I remember my favorite people you included at Ed's Crazy Adventures. Yep, Ed's good people. And the crazy part used to fit, you know? So yeah. Do you know the musical or show? I think it's a musical now. Wicket? Because, let me show you. Jay went to Wicket last night and got me this zip up. I don't know, let me turn this. The whole hood has it in it. Pretty cute, right? Don't mind, this is my scarf I had on from earlier, but yeah. Wicket, pretty cool colors. She said, I want to see Wicket. Yeah, he's seen it umpteen times. And I had mentioned sweatshirt, I think. He wasn't really sure, even on the inside of like the hoodie hood. Is this not cool? Very cool, right? You know, I don't want to hear I'm spending money. It's not me spending money. My friend's spending money, but so cute. Love it. So, great big shout out. I have never, maybe one day. Oh, he's seen it umpteen times and loves it. No, I just bought a bunch of stuff for gardening next year. Oh, you did? Well, I'm your go-to woman. I'll help you out with all that. But yeah, I wanted to show this. I know there's other things on here I'm probably missing. Ouch, what the heck was that? Oh, you move a certain way and you get a pain. Oh, and you see, it has the witch right there. Pretty cool, right? Great big thank you to Jay for the orchids, this and the cabbage. Let's see. Yes, that would help. Melody, it looks so good. You look good today. I do. I'm not. I just I've been not, I mean, I get a bath like once every other day because to wash my hair. But today I got done this morning, and this is what I wore today. Just so you see, it's just a black top with my green scarf that never apparently had the tag taken off of it. I love this. My daughter would be jealous because she liked Wicked. I gave her my ticket to go see Wicked. Pretty nice. And I am just wearing black shirt, pair of jeans, and my boots, and just this green scarf because I wanted to try to keep my neck warm. I had it different earlier, so that's my get up today to go out in public, where I would have been out in public in pajamas. I'm sick and tired of wearing like workout clothes, but when you don't feel good and you're clean, I mean, you could throw that on and still look presentable and not look like a slob. It's going to be in the 80s here. Oh, lucky you. I love that shade of green for a scarf. Yeah. For some odd reason, they put the tag in the weird spot. See, like I like it like this. That's kind of how I had it, but it was hanging. And I didn't want to get it caught in the door. But let me show you. I had it in a strange spot. This is a long one too. And once I got the tag off of it, I went to cut the other tag, but there's still that. And didn't want to cut it because me and Jay noticed that for a new scarf. See right there? That's from the other white piece right there. I put a little hole in. So yeah, I found it in my stuff. Could look like Mother Teresa. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah. Okay, there we have it. But thank you. I haven't been feeling much of a human being or decent looking human being because just my circumstances and how someone had made me feel, and yeah, so gotta let that stuff go. Let's see. Where was I? Okay, so the 80s here. Brookchild says our biggest issues with our garden is we have way too many rabbits. We plant it, they eat it, everything gets fenced. Yeah, and you can get the solar stakes that you put in that beep. I mean, it didn't work on the squirrels here, but you could try that. Um, you could also, if it's fenced and you think rabbits are still getting in, you could go around it with the hardware cloth and they won't be able to get in there. Because that's hard to do a garden and then everything else is eating it, you know what I mean? Joe says, tractility rate of the heart is typically measured by the ejection fraction, EF, which is the percentage of blood that leaves the left ventricle each time your heart beats. 1. A normal EF is between 52 and 72 for males. When EF falls below 40%, it's considered heart failure. 2. A 30 EF, the heart is not pumping as effectively as it should be, which can lead to symptoms such as shortness of breath, fatigue, swelling in the legs and feet. Joe is at a 30%. Is he in the hospital or you're dealing with the cardiologist? What are they going to do? Mr. Garden State Gardener, my friend Joe. It's terrible. Joey's such a sweetheart, such a great kid. He's a fighter. He's a fighter. So anyone watching this back, Mr. Garden State Gardener's son Joey, lots and lots and lots of prayers for that gorgeous young man. He needs all of our prayers right now, for sure. Really, really sorry, Mr. Joe. Love your styling. Oh, well, thanks, Mr. Joe. When I used to have a life, I used to be a person. And I thought fall, it was like a little warm here, a little chilly. I was going to go all brown, and I was just like, eh. And this was my get up for today. Um, Francis also coughing, fainting, lightheaded, dizzy. Hmm. Oh, it did rain all weekend. Brook trout. One bunnies, woodchucks, raccoons, chipmunks, and some birds were pulling up seedlings. Stinks. Yeah, I had that. I think it's the second year. Well, no, the second year garden at Jimmy's. They were just climbing up, taking the tomatoes right off of it, leaving like half bitten tomatoes up the rows. Here it was the squirrels were stealing all the seeds. I blew through so many seeds here. And they even decapitated the sunflower heads. um, More tests. Okay. Well, Mr. Garden State Gardener, I think I'm going to put out a prayer list. And yeah, believe me, I'll be thinking of you and your son. You do still have my number. And if you don't, email me. I'll give you my number. And I'll be praying every day for your entire family and lots of prayers for Joey. Glory be to God. To hope God hears our prayers. Oh, that's nice, Ed. Husband diagnosed with congestive heart failure this past Thursday, along with all the other crap going on with him. It's just so dang much to deal with. Oh, Fran, I'm sorry, sweetheart. My prayers are with you and your husband as usual. He's home. He's home and in school, okay? So it's just more and more testing. And then they'll figure out what's the next step. There's Suzanne saying prayers for all who need them. Amen. Prayers, Fran. So much fun lately. Got it. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Lots of things going on with a lot of, whether it's mental, physical, a lot of people need our prayers and, have to put our trust and faith into God. Not that I'm like a preacher over here, but I do believe in God, and that's that. So I will definitely be praying for you all, for sure. I had this thing, I think it's from like the sun, and I just picked it. Oh, but the worst thing of it is, did you ever see the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding? Oh, I think I just wiped it with Windex I cleaned my phone with before live. Oh, I'm still not 1,000%. Of course. Mr. Joe says, thanks for the love. We absolutely adore you, Mr. Garden State Gardener, and Joey. And lots of prayers for your mom, and lots of prayers for you. It's hard for the person that has to hold it all together. You have to just dig down deep. Believe me, ask me how I know. Dig down deep and put your trust in the Lord and pray and pray and pray. And breathe. Breathe. And do a little something for yourself other than run yourself into the ground. That's what I have to say to Mr. Garden State Gardener. Because your family means everything to you, obviously. But you also have to make sure that you're healthy mentally and physically. So eat your Wheaties and drink your orange juice. Because, if you're not well, that's not going to help anybody else, Such a sad situation. There's so much melody. It's crazy all everyone is going through lately. I agree. As far as things that are going on with me, I think I'm better off going on someone else's channel to discuss it and not my own. Let's pull this mess. I took scissors today and trimmed the back of my hair to the best of my ability. Probably have to fix it tomorrow. ends were getting on my nerves. But yeah, I think in order for me to discuss what's going on in my personal life and business, which doesn't seem to be my business anymore, it probably will have to be on someone else's channel. So that's where that's at for now. And still working on goals over here. Have something set up. Just need a miracle and hope that it works out for sure. And lots of prayers for that, so I can have a roof over my head. Yous are not new here, so yous already know what's going on. So yeah. So I hope Mr. Paul Honeyman's okay too. Best wishes. That he's feeling all right. And you know, we're like family over here. We all know each other. Anyone's more than welcome to come here and vent, say whatever's weighing on them, any type of health, etc., etc. We don't judge over here. This isn't a fake religious person and then is mean to someone. Would never do that. Oh, this is not a fun thought. Nope, 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 nope. There is so much melody. It's crazy. Yeah, so many things are crazy. Yep. I still have your email, friend, so I will fill you in a little bit. But yeah, Paul is getting a good sleep since it's the middle of the night in England. Yep. So we miss Paul over here for sure. And let's not keep this going for the additional other half an hour. Because this is starting to get sore again, this whole thing going here. Let's get into, please watch the pressure can, like newbie pressure canner. Look at the title. If you think I should change it, leave a comment underneath of it. But newbie pressure canner making turkey broth for the first time. That was a big video. My tiramisu was a very big video. I usually make that on holidays. And what's coming up, the chickens. I have 3 of my chickens are molting. I was doing the light bulb thing just to try to extend some hours for them. And I'm going to find my canned salmon. I'm sure it's out in the garage, and any extra tuna fish. And give them some protein through the fish. It will not give them meat though. So yeah, this is their first a really, really cold night. So their window is open for ventilation and their coop door is shut. So I have to be out there at like 6 something to open their door in the morning, which is fine because I usually get up for the last, I mean, I've always have since I got in here and then got sick. So that was like iffy, but I usually get up anywhere between 4:30 and 5:30, no later than that. Yeah, it would be like 4:30 a.m. for Paul. I'm always surprised when he comes in. Yeah, he's amazing. But we're very lucky and fortunate to have Miss Suzanne. But I think once I get back onto the laptop and schedule it that way, people can see that, I think, for a week. And maybe if somebody can start sharing it out on their community tab, like on a Wednesday, people would know for Sunday, like a Wednesday or a Thursday, you know, post it on their community tab. That would greatly help out to get more people over here for the live. But I also like the intimate setting, to really be honest with you. And I just keep working on YouTube. Woo, woo. That's Suzanne. Yep, Suzanne. Thank goodness. But yeah, so let me get back to what I was saying. So yeah, I get up super duper early. I've been doing that since I've gotten here, except running a fever, you know, being sick. So I have to get up and be outside. I'm already awake, but I did the one morning, went out and woke them up and put the 2 light bulbs on, because Miss Debbie said, well, why are you just going to put a light bulb in the coop but not the run? And I thought, okay, well, I have 2 rechargeable light bulbs. Let me try it out, you know, because you'll get the 1 egg, no egg. And then I had like 2 eggs the next day. So I'm trying to keep the girls as comfortable as possible. Their fermented feeds in the bucket out there. Didn't get a chance to stir it today. and it's most likely, well, not most likely, it's going to freeze. And, but we're warming up during the day. So this is going to be their last batch of fermented feed. I said that in my last video, and then I made another batch, but this absolutely will be their last batch. And I'm giving them corn, cracked corn to keep them warm. But tonight's their first really, really cold night. And I try to drink tea at night for my throat. And so Monday Cuteness Overload, I will have to go out there and record it because I don't have one recorded in advance. Thank God I did have content during that time of being sick. So I have to do the chickens tomorrow. And then I will have another pressure canning video of my turkey doing raw pack. I have that video that'll be coming out sometime this week. And then I did the, baked penne pasta and the manicotti. So that'll be this week as well. So there'll be plenty of videos for you to watch. I'm up anyway between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. I totally dislike mornings, Fran said. Suzanne, you're the best. You're the best, best, best. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on sleep. I did lose a lot of sleep for about 5 months. And yeah. And sometimes you just randomly get woken up at 2:30 in the morning. So that's life now. But yeah, if anyone needs me, you have my email address. Like I said, the algorithm and YouTube is handling things differently. So I greatly appreciate each and every one of you for watching my videos. I don't want to waste my long videos. I'm sorry if they're longer. Let them play and, I don't know, wash your dishes, do some chores. But yeah, but I greatly appreciate you taking the time out to watch my lives. They do good being ran back. A lot of people tend to like my chickens. And, like I said, just make sure you leave a comment. And if you are watching this back and you're not a subscriber, please think about subscribing. Stay tuned because remember, I have pasta to eat this week. That's mine. The stuffed manicotti and the baked penne pasta. Yeah. And then I want to make the galumpkies. That was a huge hit for around here, but they have leftovers to eat because they did an Easter dinner for family members that came into town. So they'll have leftovers that they could munch on. And I did my squash, my buttercup, I think it was buttercup. Wasn't really sure about it, and then I did research that it's could be substituted for pumpkin because it tastes exactly like it. So since I'm having to gain weight, I have to put myself first, and I'm going back and I'm making my oatmeal breakfast bakes, whether I'm putting pumpkin in it or apples and pumpkin. I bought some raspberry jam. Definitely those oatmeal bakes. But I did say stay tuned under the buttercup squash because I'm going to make some muffins out of that. So still lots of content to bring your way. And if anything drastically happens or changes, you'll all be the first to know. So you're making my stomach growl, Melody. Oh, for food. Usually wait until about 2 a.m. Sometimes till 3 or 4. Depends when my brain will shut off. Yeah, I used to be a night owl, but I can't. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to preserve my voice. Not a morning person, but I don't hate it anymore. Just not really for me. Yeah, someone else I knew used to say that. I didn't mind getting things done at night. Obviously, not in my own place. Hopefully soon. Lots of prayers, everyone. But yeah, I did what I wanted to do. But I like mornings, and I literally can have like 100 things done by like 9 o'clock in the morning. Then again, I've been sick, and I'm trying to focus on me and what I need to do for me and what I need to get done for me. And that's where that's at. So yeah. Um, Buttercup squash is good, but I would not say it's exact. No, it doesn't say it's exactly like pumpkin. And I had to remember, did I plant the buttercup? I did butternut squash, and I'm pretty sure it said buttercup, and I researched it, and you can use it in curries or whatever, like for a soup, which I don't know. I'm trying to remember if I've had curry before, not the yellow curry, the red curry. But I don't know if I would use some of it in a soup, or add it into like a pasta. I think I'm gonna add it into muffins. Buttercup squash is good. Oh, I read. Why is that popping up again? But yeah, I did research it. The sugar content's different, but it's a supplement. It's a. Am I using the wrong word? Um, you can use it as a replacement for pumpkin. Not that I don't have enough pumpkin, but yeah, mornings are usually slow for me. I want to do things, I just can't seem to get started. It's probably because you're up so late, my friend. You're up so late. Mom roasted buttercup squash in the oven. That's how I just did mine. You can see it. I have the video up. And then what I ended up doing was I decided to scoop it all out. Well, I gave the beginning inners to the chickens. They loved it. But I scooped it all out, and I went into one of my boxes of quart sized baggies because I put gallon baggies up here, and I got a quart and a half of that. So I don't want to waste it. I'm going to turn it into some type of muffins. Debbie was suggesting like a bread or like muffins with raisins in it or something, but I don't know. I just might add that with some pumpkin and just make pumpkin muffins. So yeah, so that's what's going on. Lots of prayers to everyone that was here tonight and needs our prayers, whether it's Brooke Trout, we have Garden State Gardener, we have Fran from, I don't even remember the new one, Twisted Tree Arts. My good friends, I'm going to have a brain fart. Hold on. I did say Brooke Trout, right? Yep. Mr. Garden State Gardener needs lots and lots and lots of prayers, along with Fran and her husband. And I don't know if he needs prayers per se, but my friend who lost all of his chickens. Why am I having a brain fart suddenly yet again? I'm gonna have to check that Grow Big TV channel out. Land of the Land. That's what I was gonna say. Sorry. It's getting late, and yeah. Hugs to you too, Mr. Garden State Gardener. I will put a prayer thing out on my community tab, and may end up doing a video and add you and Fran, which the link will be in the description if you are okay with that. You're tired, Mel? Not really. My throat's bothering me again, so I think it's time to make a cup of tea. And I ate a little bit, but I don't feel like I ate enough. So I think I should force myself to get something else to eat and then just go to bed and hope that this steroid helps tomorrow. But yeah, so lots of content comes to the channel. Love you all. And this big guy right here, stay tuned for some gnocchis, right? With the ground beef and the rice. And what else did I say? Oh, it's like an Italian soup. It has cabbage in it and beans in it, and you can put some sausage in it. Yes, because it's that kind of weather. Can you tell? I'm cold. Let me see. Hope you feel better. Have a good week. Thank you, Brooke Trout. Love you to pieces. Thank you so much for being here again. Suzanne, you're the bomb diggity. Fran, Ed, you know how to find me. Love you all, honestly. Like we're one big happy family over here, right? I don't know about happy, but we try and we get up every day and we just keep going, and we're all here to motivate each other. And if anyone has any gardening questions or needs help with anything, my moderator, did post my email address. Feel free, don't ever hesitate. Suzanne's amazing. Blessed to have her. It gives Paul Honeyman a break. We love him. We missed him tonight. And we always love Boone. Make sure you go over and check out Boone's videos. Support all the channels. Remember, thumbs up and leave a comment. Really helps the channel out. And if you have not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so. It literally is for free and will cost you nothing. And that is probably what you're going to hear at the end of all my videos from now on. But my friends, there goes my boys. I love yous. See you throughout the week. Thank you for being here. And catch you on the next one. So I'm going to hold up this time and bid you a blessed week. And stay as healthy as we can. Lots of prayers. Say your prayers. And we'll see you throughout the week and next Sunday, 9 Eastern. Bye, everyone. Bye, Fran.